Hello, this is going to be an addendum or an addition at the end of homework 1B, as I forgot to explain what happens when our cooling temperature is changed to 305 degrees Kelvin at time equals 0. So what you see here is what happens when our cooling temperature is at 295, in which, well, I've explained this already, but our concentration goes up pretty high because our cooling works too well, which then, in fact, slows down our reaction to a pretty slow crawl. So now we're going to change this TC from 295 to 305, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, this is definitely a funky looking graph. So what you can see is our concentration starts at 0.5, and the reaction just takes off. You can see this by the spike, which really hits its peak, and the peak ends when our concentration is essentially 0. So what happens is our reaction eats up all of Ca, meaning there's nothing more to continue this reaction forward, which is why it then cools down rapidly due to the fact it doesn't have any material to continue this reaction, or this exothermic reaction. And then what you see is this coming in cycles, essentially, where we get to a point where the concentration just overflows the cooling, or our temperature just basically overheats our cooling and just outcompetes it before the reaction slows down. Then our temperature, let's see, this is at 0.3, and this is right around 0.3. So what happens is when our concentration is at its lowest is when our temperature is at its highest, because once our concentration starts to basically pick back up, that means this reaction is actually slowed down, giving our concentration more time to kind of recover and increase its amount again.